Hi, everybody. It's good to be back with all of you after a very profound and meaningful holiday season. Um, I didn't spend time with my biological family this year. Instead, remained here in Evansville and celebrated with my two church families, which was different in that I had the opportunity to really think and ponder the meaning of the Christ child's birth and what that meant not only for the people who were there at the time, but also for all of us who have come since then, and how it impacts our lives today. I did lead Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve services at St. John, which was probably the first time either one of those services had been held in that building in 25 years. Um, it's especially gratifying for me because St. John's is catty corner from a bar. And I don't know, sick humor in me just kind of took pleasure in the fact that maybe some of those little guys who were celebrating in the bar came out, looked across the street, and went, "Wow, that building's open. There's lights in it. Wonder what's going on there." My dearest hope and prayer is that they will cross that street and come in the doors. Boy, do I have a story for them. The New Year's Eve service was especially meaningful because I used the Wesleyan covenant service that you can find in the Book of Worship. If you've not looked at it, take a look at it. I used it exactly as it is printed, which meant that the congregation recited a pretty long covenant prayer. But after the service, the people in the congregation who came up to talk to me told me how powerful that was and how emotional it made them, and how it grasped their hearts. So you might want to take a look at it. It's pretty neat. The prayer is really long, but from what I heard, it was well worth us doing it. And what I did afterwards was give everybody a prayer journal and told them that, asked them to keep their covenants, to keep the little bulletin that we put out with the service so they could follow along, and to just think about what they said in that covenant, and then if things occurred to them or they ran into problems or some great insight hit them up, to write it down in the prayer journal. I did tell them that I wasn't going to collect them, that everything was confidential. They didn't have to ever show it to me. If they didn't write anything in it, that was fine. But it's pretty exciting to find that everybody who attended took one of those journals. So we'll see if that has any fruit from it. The seed was planted, and seeds are planted for another great quarter with you guys. I look forward to talking to you and hearing about your experiences and getting some sage advice for you. Peace to you. Bye.